Prologue of Pitbucks and Cutie Marks. If I'm going to tell you the adventure about my life, explain how I got to this place with these people and why I did what I'm going to do next, I should probably start by explaining a little bit about pitbucks. What is a pitbuck? A pitbuck is a device worn on a foreleg just above the hoof, issued to every pony in a stable when they become old enough to start work. A blending of unicorn magic and science. Your pitbuck will keep a constant measure of your health and even help administer healing poultices and other medicine. Track and organize everything in your saddle packs. Assist in repairs and keep all manner of notes and maps available at a hoof tap. Plus, it allows you to listen to the stable broadcast whenever you would like, as it can tune into and decrypt just about any radio frequency. And that's not all. A pony's pitbuck generates an EFS, eyes forward sparkle, that will indicate direction and help gauge whether the pony or creatures around you are hostile. And, perhaps most impressively, a pitbuck can magically aid you in a fight for brief periods of time through the use of SATs, Stable Tech Arcane Targeting Spell. Oh, and a feature not to be forgotten, it can keep track of locations of tagged objects or people, including the rears of other pitbucks. So if a pony somehow got lost, don't ask me how you could get lost in a stable, but it does happen on occasion. Then any pony who knew the lost pony's tag could find them instantly. It can even be made to glow up like a lamp. So yes, pitbucks really are a testament to unicorn pony arcane science. And yes, having a pitbuck is a huge advantage. So with how wonderful and miraculous all that just sounded, it's hard to impress upon ponies who never lived in a stable just how ordinary or pedestrian a pitbuck was in the eyes of ponies living in a stable too, and why I was disappointed to have one as my cutie mark. Every pony in stable 2 had a pitbuck. All that stuff I mentioned? Most ponies don't even use half of that. They just use it to tune into the stable broadcast, listen to the sweet, sweet voice of Velvet Remedy in the evenings of the latest school singing competitions during the day. The stable had 2 soccer leagues, one which allowed SATs and the other one which prohibited it. Otherwise, most ponies paid their pitbucks almost no attention at all. The overmare issues each pony their pitbuck on the day of their cutie mark party, usually a day or 2 after you get the mark on your flanks that tells every pony what makes you special, what you're destined to be good at. Once he shows, the overmare knows what work to assign you. You know your place in the stable. So no, I was not thrilled that what made me special was something that every pony had, which is a lot like being told I wasn't special at all. Sure, getting a pitbuck as my cutie mark could have meant I was destined to become an awesome pitbuck repair filly or something, but in reality, it was like getting a cutie mark of a cutie mark. Didn't help that I was the last pony to get a cutie mark. Not surprising in retrospect. Kind of tough to find what you're supposed to be good at when what you're supposed to be good at is something you don't get until you found what you're supposed to be good at. So I tried everything. I even tried to invent new things. As a unicorn player myself, my innate magics allow me a level of fine manipulation that earth ponies don't enjoy. Any pony can hold a key in their teeth and open a lock, but using multiple tools in a very delicate operation, that requires precision levitation. So I decided to learn to pick locks with a bobby pin and screwdriver, and I was even getting pretty good at it. Unfortunately, it didn't get me my cutie mark. It just got me in trouble. I even, to my humiliation, went through the kkat, Cutie Mark Aptitude Test, in hopes it would guide me to what made me special. But no, my kkat was utterly average, with only marginally higher scores in a couple areas, indicating that I might be suited for work as a pitbuck technician or a stable loyalty inspector. 2 options, I should note, that were even less impressive when you consider that it was genuinely expected that unicorn ponies would go into either technical or administrative work. That is, except the unicorn ponies who are natural artists, like Velvet Remedy. As I said before, our inherent magic allows us to show the fine manipulation that technical work demands. Likewise, the Overmare and her government were always unicorn ponies. It is the Overmare's unicorn magic, after all, that creates the false sunlight used to grow our underground apple orchard. And while our apples might not look like those beautiful red things in the old books, they are what keeps us alive. It was only because they let me try my hooves at both positions that I gained access to a pit buck before receiving my own. Otherwise, I might have never gotten my cutie mark. Oh, my name is Little Pip. Go figure. I was given the name because I was the youngest and the smallest. And even my mother had the good sense not to call me Pipsqueak. Not that I don't love her, but when a filly's cutie mark is a glass of hard apple cider. Anyway, funny how names like that turn out sometimes. Pleased to meet you. Here's my story.